Welcome aboard, everyone. Word of mouth. Monday night, new home edition event. Very exciting stuff. Very exciting stuff. I always look forward to Mondays the best. I like playing these. I like the events. They're a lot of fun. Well, we'll go through it tonight. We'll get this bad boy figured out. Give you guys the clubs and balls that you're looking for. Make sure we got something that you guys can match up with. Hey, Siv, how you doing, sir? We're going to get right into it tonight. I don't want a lost card ID. I want to swipe. All right, we got 05. Oh, I don't know. I didn't look at it at all. I didn't see the last Freaky Friday either. All right, we're going to start with these events. I like starting with the 3 driver bag and stouts. So what we have on the board is good. Hey, Gino, how you doing, bud? Oh, I did get to play one warm-up invite, so that's cool. I'm not coming in cold like I normally do. Ooh, okay. Well, I haven't played an event ever with tropical on it. That's probably the best look I've ever had at that hole. Never seen a look that easy. Last week, Orlando tried to go. I can't remember. Was it Orlando or Oliver? Shit, I always get them back up. One of them tried to jump in at the end of that event. And then I came downstairs and said, no, we're not having that. Came in, popped a 1 better and 2 clean rounds, which were missing for many, many moons on that event last week, and cleaned it up. I honestly thought they were going to do a 10, 10-man of games that weren't events. I wish they would just make a prize play mode for home. I think we're ready for it. Okay, so I'm going to want my 4-iron now. So far, I'm going to switch back to my standard bag. My 4-iron would be good here, but this actually might work too. I don't like having to play a 9-wood through there, because even low T, you're looking at the top of the bell. Hey, Mike, how you doing, sir? And I know we've talked about it a few times about the backspin and bite. It dramatically changes the height. I was doing some testing on that last event mode on hole 1, actually, and it never cleared the trees on 1 with release or roll on it. So it really matters. Hey, Neil, how you doing, bud? I'm wrong or right. Playing. Oh. Whew. I got to look up who Johnny Sins is. I don't know Johnny Sins. Oh. Well, shit. I mean, I'm not wasting my chance to fuck a porn star. So that's my fuck. Johnny Sins is my fuck. We'll have to then marry John Stamos, and James Woods is dead. That dude's dead. Murder that son of a bitch. Oh. Hey, Richard, can you turn this other monitor to the chat? Yeah, this thing does seem exactly the same. I think Corey's right. Oh, God. Thumb's gone wild. What the hell was that? Oh, that was too easy. That was way too easy of a look. All right. So we're going to be 2 off right now. Everything's e-global. Dude, is this exactly the same as one of our last? I mean, that's no good. That's a chip. All right, we got to go for the A's. Am I assuming par is going to be like 36? I got to guess here. No, this hole wasn't on it, so that's good. That's a new hole to have. Actually, didn't we have one with that on it? I might think it's exactly the same as one. All right, I don't like this look ever. Uh, my flight leaves here middle afternoon on Friday. No, it might be later than that, actually. There's only one, there's a direct flight that I can get, and there's only one. I already got it, but I won't get there until 10 p.m. Friday night. Wow, that was an excruciating bad. Hey, Joel, how you doing? When she was just a girl. Okay, so this is a fun one. Okay, so this event's a bit different. Now, the question here is I don't like cutting the 6 on this. I'm actually going to cut a 4 and try to hit the face of the hill coming up. A little bit hard. A little bit, not enough cut. I don't know. I don't think it's down on YouTube. I think we're up and running everywhere. Yeah, that's awesome, Mike. Getting there around noon on Friday is a great idea. If you're around and you can get down there Thursday, that's even better because then you can play the closest to the pin in the money shot tournament. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm trying to ace stuff now because I messed up too many. That was a really bad shot, too, though. I wish I knew how to remove them. Oh, good man. Way to help out. All right. So, yeah, we're looking at a part. They're all eagle holes. Ah. Good man. Good. Yeah, Friday. So I'm gonna unfortunately miss the handicap, and depending on if there's any flight delays, I might just show up Saturday morning. No, it's gonna be a tough one either way. I probably wouldn't get. I think I get in at like 9:50 or something like that. So we'll see. All right, now we go for scores. So we're looking for 36s all over the board. Now, do I really need to switch? We'll stick with the bag that I'm using here with the 3 drivers. No, we got nothing. We're not making any mistakes tonight. I'm going to shoot. My next 5 rounds are going to be 36s and clean. All right, that's a lie. I'm going to fuck up right now. Oh, that sucks. I had to say something. Dude, I don't know if it's possible for me to not hit that tree. Yep, we got a DNF. Too bad. You got to DNF though, Civ. Now I've seen all the holes. I know that it's going to be standard stuff. There's no specialty balls needed. It's just a matter of putting in your clean rounds. So 5 clean rounds. I got a feeling this one's going to take 3 1-betters. But we'll see. We'll see where I'm at. Maybe I could scare some people off right away if I put up 3 good scores right away. Ooh, that felt good. Yeah, I got to though, man. It's not worth my time to chase and not play and to play it out. All right, so this is really the only problem hole so far. Dude, how do you hit that tree every single time you play this hole? The same tree every time, even if I try to cut it more. But let's hold this out and save this round. Yeah, so far, so really, that's the only challenging hole on this. Yeah, if you guys want to keep track of the DNFs. Got it. All it's taken is 2, get past 2. All right, and actually, we're going to get the juniper hole, too, could be bad. I got greedy. God, that looked good. All right, so now we'll just stick them. We're going to just try to stick them and not just make them. Oh, got it. Is that lined up? It's a little offset. Come on, take off, release. Gotta trust myself, man. That was offset quite a bit. Jesus. Is there a better... there's no other gap to go through. Yeah, well, I'm going to stick with arrows on tropical and then stouts on everything else. Holy shit! I didn't hit that tree. All right, good. All right, we're past. We're past the hard ones. Now it's just play clean. Here we go. Yeah, good design, Trav. I'm a big fan. Well played. I mean, that's the only shot I've come up with, except for the first setup that we had. I could go around the outside, but that's rare. I, what the fuck is that? Why'd my thumb spray that hard? All right, let's hold this out. Nope. 4. God damn it. That's bad. I'm trying to ace that. I should have paid attention, but I sprayed that right really bad somehow. Careful making pieces. Hey, T-Rev, are we planning on doing any, like, 10-man tournament type games for events coming up soon? Well, and I'm playing to win the event, so if I was just playing to get 5 games, I could easily get past one of those and shoot 2 off. Oh, Christ. So the problem here is the 6-wood doesn't clear this. So you got to high T something. I will walk away with that happily. We're happy. Yeah, I know I've brought it up, and it's been something that possibly in the works, but there's no reason we don't have the events mode, weekly mode, and also our 10 gamer. I know it's not in the code, but it can't be that hard to add that. I mean, it probably would be. Oh yeah, that one today I saw was great. That one was fantastic. I love that one from 40-Year-Old Virgin. All right, so this is where I might have screwed up. Yeah, I might have a problem here. Oh, I got it down in time. All right, there's a couple more challenging holes than I thought. Ah. I'm only high teeing this because I don't want it to spin. I want it to roll right at the hole. Yeah, see you, Mike. Can't wait to see you, bud. Yeah, hole 2 is the problem hole. That's really it. Bell hole from Teals is a toughie too, but and the one that's going to piss me off, I think, is going to be it's going to be the Juniper hole. What? that hole was too easy of a setup to do that on. That's good. That's a good one too. I like that, Gravy. It's funny though, like all of these holes are all like, okay, no problems. To stack them together 18 times, it takes a minute. See, I've had some weird ones though, Mark. I hit a low T forward into the middle of the wall that just hit the wall and said water. So if I can't trust that I can repeat it, then I can't really play that shot. Okay, I didn't know that could hit the underneath of this first tree. All right, now we got to try to bank it. Nope. God, that was a bad look. All right, so now that I know the high T6 will hit the underneath of that tree, that's another thing about these events, guys, that they definitely replaying the same couple holes and over again. Why is it offset? God damn it. All right, let's make it anyway. Nope, I didn't get it left enough. God damn. All right, so this one we can just bite. Actually, do we want to go around it? Where is the... This one? This is a... It's a great hole. There's so many great holes on Tropical. So many good holes. We'll get hot here. Don't worry, Siv. All right, we got to go over the top. We're going to go 4, backspin. We're going to hit it solid. We're going to try to land right next to the hole. And we did land it exactly where I wanted to. All right, low T9 wood seems to be my play on this so far. I think I already played it. Huh. I had never played this course with the low... I never tried the low T9 wood on this. And that seems to be working out like a charm, dude. So has anybody noticed that I hate to say it, but the game feels like it's running a lot smoother with this patch. Has anybody noticed any good, bad, indifferent things since the patch? And I actually didn't even look to see if I got the patch yet. Oh, come on. You weren't having fun with the game? And I do have to say, last week's event proved to me, with hole 1 being the Sandhill hole. Guys, I got to try to ace this, and I'm going to win it. I bet I water it. I got scared. I should have backspun it. I was so scared, though. That's sissy dick right there. All right, we're clean. We're clean. Here it comes. Let's tuck the pin farther again. That's good. And now this putt is kind of goofy. It plays wrong. We've all known it over the years. Whew. Yeah, I know. I probably shouldn't have said that, but all right. It's such a wide open hole that if you spray a little bit, you're in trouble. I got to play the safe shot here. This DNF counter's pissing me off. I can't have a DNF counter here. But I generally try to win in 30 games or less. If it takes 50, it takes 50. Not a big... Ah, Christ. I'm happy with that. I hate to say it, that's one of my more challenging holes. Not only that, is the putt doesn't feel right on that hole either. So I'll miss the putt quite a bit. That was a terrible shot. I'm happy it got onto the fringe because I did not want to have a chip right now. There we go. Ooh, almost blew it there. Civ had the counter ready. I'm happy you put that hole on here, T-Rev, rather than 9. All right, we did it. We did it. All right, 6. How many DNFs do we got? All right, we got 6 DNFs, 1 clean round. Let's keep it going. Let's get the streak going here. Let's go 5. Let's see if we can do 4 in a row. It's going to be tough because I will fuck up 2 on one of these. But we'll see. Let's see if we can get them. So clean, it's 36 times 5. We're looking at a 180 par. Jaeger got out to Carl Ron's house, apparently. Got his games in. All right, now we start getting hole outs, though. We're going to hole some shit out. I feel it. Oh. All right, we got a good look here. I can go around the edge. I don't have to go through the gap. Even that's a challenging shot. Because if you notice that hill in front of the rough part in front of the green, if you go a little too deep, the first bounce kicks it straight wet. No, stop. See, this is that putting pisses me off, guys. There is no fucking way in the world I shouldn't be able to get a putt to the hole from the fringe. I'm sorry, that was only a 30-foot putt. 40-foot putt at most. What the fuck is that? It's terrible. That shit just drives me batshit right there. There's no excuse for that. Oh, Christ. Yeah, see, Jaeger, I'm playing it a little different, though, because you're playing just to get your games done. I'm playing because I need the wins. I got to win it. Yeah, does that putting not piss anybody else off, or is it just me? I just can't find a reason why anytime you're putting a ball, you should not be able to get it to the hole. It just doesn't. It doesn't. And I knew that one was going to... Okay, this is a bad look. Oh. Always cut that too much. And now it's fucking just dying. What? Ugh. Putting is so atrocious now, dude. It's so terrible. Because if I play that like a right 5, then I'm going to have the one where it's going to go, oh, it's going to come off hot for once. Stupid. I think you missed one in there. No, the putting is absolutely a joke. It's not a bit broke. It's fully broke. It's been broken since they fixed it. I hate to say it, I do miss rollovers because when it was rollovers, I could tell you what a putt was going to do. Now there's not a really rhyme or reason to it. Yeah, well, that one juniper hole has always been wrong. I think it's because I think that they just don't have the right numbers on it. So you just play it as an extra break or an extra degree or two of break, and it's fine. Oh, the Anse hole. It's not just me that has that problem on it. I always have shit. No, we're at 9. We have 9 DNFs. Civ missed one. Total games we're at 10. We have 9 DNFs. This is game number. This is we played the first game through to get a lay of the land. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know why. I was also hoping that the fix on what they did with the patch would have fixed the surfaces, but it was clear already. Maybe it did, now that I'm thinking about it. Because one of the ones that I noticed the surface problem on the most was that Juniper 8 hole. When you went into the first cut, it showed heavy rough. Second cut, heavy rough. No, I'm hitting a low 9 wood. And it can go over the top. So I'm cutting the low 9 underneath. I don't really have a better way to try that there. That was a good A1 too. Fucking joke. Nothing I can do there. You're right, she does. I don't really have another shot there. I mean, I could have cut the 5 and left myself a mile long putt. One of these got to go in. I find it funny that the former Baltimore police chief is Anthony Barksdale. I don't know if anybody here is a fan of The Wire like I was. Well, one of the main bad guys in it was Avon Barksdale. It just cracks me up every time I see it. There's no fucking... How can you hit it that much? There's just the physics is impossible that says I can do that. And yeah, on something like that, I could have easily probably played it out, maybe hold one out, but it's just there's no sense in doing it. Because I don't want to play a game where I hold one out and then I'm like, oh fuck, it's clean. Get it, one time. Come on. I tried to talk myself into playing well. These just some challenging holes, man. You got to DNF them sometimes. Whew. I gotta go with Avon, man. 100% Avon. But you also had Stringer too, and Stringer was the characters were they were all amazing. That show is the best show ever made in my mind, hands down. I thought we were going to be DNF in there. We got the low 9-wood again. Every setup, huh? It's it's a whole. There's like 4 different story runs. There's a newspaper part of it, a journalism part of it. You got the political part of it. You got the gangland part of it, and then you've got the police part of it. So it was like it was an all encompassing view of crime and Baltimore area. You've got to be fucking kidding me! I just did that. Fucking idiot. The easy hole you're gonna fuck up. Hey, Brandon. Yeah. Yeah, one of them. Then you have the 6th part of it too. There's one about the ports too. But it's pretty awesome. Pretty amazing. There's only one show for me that I can watch over and over again, like I can with that one, and that's House. Okay, that I didn't know was gonna happen, but I'm happy with it. Jonathan Munn, how you doing? Oh, dude, we just watched Sopranos again, and I've taken that out of my list. Such a ridiculous. I mean, like nothing happened. Yeah, I've got 3. I'm pumping 3 here. Do I need it? No, but it's useful. Oh my god. So terrible. The easiest holes I'm missing now. Sopranos, it's a terrible show. It actually used to be one of my favorites, and now gone, dead to me. Watching it again and again and again, you realize, like, dude, like nothing ever happened in it. Nothing happened in it. Yeah, it was just nothing there. The acting was solid. Okay, cool. We liked the theme behind it. It's fun. I mean, it's a cool. Americans love fucking mafia movies and shows. But as it goes, like you can watch a Goodfellas and see more arc to the story. There was no arc in Sopranos. Yeah, House is phenomenal. I mean, it's funny going back and watching House again. I mean, I'll stream it. Like, I like to have a bedtime show that I'm not watching with the wife, so I can just burn through them while I'm laying in bed at night, and I don't have to schedule it or like, oh, we're gonna watch this tonight. Sons was pretty good, and I hate to say it, Mayans might be a better show. If you guys to give Mayans a chance. I know it sounds. You just have to get past because I mean, most of us. It's easier to watch what you are, you know. But Mayans is fantastic too, by the way. Ugh. Okay, see now I'm in trouble. I don't think the low 9-wood will get over this or stay under this. This is where a 4-iron or my 5 hybrid would be good. I want to try from here, but I'm farther back. This is tough. We're going to try the low 9. I don't think this is going to work, though. All right, let's see if we can this. Yeah, that's tough. God, I really, now I'm starting to hope I wish I had a 4-iron. I don't think I had a shot for that. I mean, I could have gone, it'll clear the reeds on the side, too. Yeah, I'm going to play until we get this. House is on Amazon Prime. I see. I stopped South Park after like season 10. It wasn't because it was bad. I just didn't have time for it. Come on, come on. Ah. God damn. So apparently you just have to cut it more than you think. At least I'm getting that hole dialed in for Orlando. Starting to dial that one in too now. All right. Whoops. Ooh, a muscle spasm. Maybe I'm blind. How do I want to play this? All right, this is not a fun set. That didn't cut at all. Fuck. should have gone. I might have been able to go right at that. Now that I'm thinking. Yeah, this might be a 50 bagger. Yeah, and actually, the second one was surprisingly decent, man. I can't say, at first I was like, this is going to be garbage. It wasn't that bad. You would need to high tee it there, and if I high teed that shot, that ball was long. Jesus. I don't. I almost got a snap DNF coming right here. I don't know if there's a shot, really. Fuck, that was. I'm actually kind of impressed I got it out there. Whew, that's a tough one, man. Yeah, you could do the high 9 wood full, but wouldn't I be bringing? I don't think it would have turned enough to get through the gap. Maybe around the outside? Yeah, possibly. I see with the 9 there, I was kind of worried about catching that first tree, nothing else. Get it. One time. Come on. I'm using my one time. I even used my one time there. Since it didn't go, I could use it again. Keep giving me that look from now on. I'd be happier with it. All right, this is a clean round. No, we didn't want to hit the rock. All right, we got to putt. I'm putting this. Whew. God, if I hit green there first instead of the rock, that would have actually had a chance to be somebody. Dear God. And I get stuckered on the putt. When you tuck the pin up top, God, I might need to change this bag around to have something low to go. No, that wasn't a bad. That hole's gonna eat you up sometimes. We'll just have to deal with it. I'm not getting through 9 holes clean. Fuck off. All right, we're gonna try this a little different. We're gonna throw it outside. That's just what I'm worried about, though, because you got to hit it harder when you're going around the outside. I know Corey's going to say hit a full, but that's going to be snapping right at the edge. I love you. Fuck, I popped that. Huh. No, that won't clear the bell. All right, there we go. That one hurts. That hurt a lot. Jesus. We're struggling tonight. We're struggling on the event. It's funny too, because like I said last time, I was struggling on the stream. When I turned it off, shoot a one better and two clean games in like 20 minutes. So you guys watching make me worse. Just know this. What's ace? That was definitely a bad shot that turned out okay. Over, it's over, circling the drain. Around the corner. You can sit next to me. See what things come naturally. Just say the word and I'll pop the seas. Next to me. I'm not trying to change your mind, it's alright. Again? You can see what things come naturally. Fuck! Hit the ball. Yeah, hit the ball at the hole, maybe. How about that? Dude, if I keep missing putts, I'm gonna quit. I gotta see these American Idol results. Come over here to text me. All right, if this isn't a clean round, I'm jumping over to invites. I'll have to play this later. It's funny. I'm not missing the hard holes very often, and I'm missing fucking the easiest trash putts that I could fucking imagine. Let's yank this putt just to get it out of the way. Dude, it's physics is not possible to do that much. It's just not possible. There is zero way that hits that tree that many times. It just can't. You can't. Like, I couldn't try to do that. How the fuck? Terrible. That just doesn't make sense that you can hit it that many times. What is that? Half the games I hit the tree? I mean, it's this big. No, we're not angry. It's just ridiculous. That just can't be possible. I just don't understand that. That was annoying. Fucking square. La 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 la. Well, not on the event, but on Tropical I am. Kick forward. On Tropical I am 100% playing arrows. Hi, Josh. Oh, for crying out loud. I murdered it. And now I can't chip a 5-iron. And that came out. See, what the fuck? Why was I on normal rough on the other side, and the same exact surface is heavy rough? This doesn't make sense. Look at this, right? Heavy rough, right? Stop. Now it's heavy rough. It was on rough before. We're getting our ass kicked a little bit by this. This event is kicking my ass. None of this makes sense. I'm glad that Watch Dogs are fixed. Now they can start cleaning up the bullshit that's in the game that needs to get fixed. God. It just doesn't. It's not possible, guys. It is not physically possible to always hit this one tree. You just can't do it. I can't figure this out. What the fuck? 6 different shots have hit the tree in the same spot. I don't understand. All right, we're done with it, but we're done with the events for now. That's going to be a solo one where I can actually look and pay attention, take my headphones out. Well, we got some invites to knock out. That was pretty bad. That same fucking tree every time. How can you hit the trunk every time on that tree? All right, so we're back to our normal standard bag and stouts. And now we're going to kill these now. We're going to put up some numbers. Yeah, maybe you could aim. Through the dark side of the moon, there's nothing I can do. Oh. It's just not even possible, though. It makes no sense. And we're in different tee boxes. It's like that thing has a magnet on it. Long as you be my friend at the end. And will you still call me Superman? Ooh, look at Richard. Okay. Show me what you click to pull that up, Richard. Oh, gotcha. All right, so now I can move that back. I need to get some kind of extender for USB, though. Because one of those USB hubs that we were using, I tried to plug into my laptop, and it just kept giving all sorts of goofy little connection problems. So I think that the cord is going out on it. Yeah, Rios, if you put it out there, you're more level with the pin. I got to give Scooter K a little bit of credit there. I just watched him doing a couple games on it when he was in town the other day, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. My side with my kryptonite. So, I was watching the news most of the day today. And that story in Minneapolis is really sad. Fortunately, I just can't imagine. Has anybody here ever held a real gun and a stun gun? It is literally impossible to get the two confused. It was kind of crazy. And plus, isn't the safety on a stun gun up at the face? It's up toward the front of the stun gun. And the safety on the pistols that they use are in the back. So how would you get those two confused? I just can't. Right. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, it got me a little bit. Like at first I was like, wow, that's yeah, it's zero cents. Now the thing that disgusted me more than anything was the guy in Virginia in his BDUs. In his BDUs, being calm, and that was terrible. My thing with that is, shouldn't that cop get arrested for assault? Dude, that's pushing it, Marshall. That's pushing it. I would like to think you're right. But man, I mean, hey, Jeremy, how you doing, sir? Come on. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Eric. I haven't wanted to talk about it. We fucked up. Oh, it caught good. God, I want to make this. I just don't really see a way of doing it. Hi, Rodney. How are you doing, bud? Wait, let's see where my distance is. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. That's a nice, yes. That felt good. Get out of those nasty events modes. No DNFing now. Let's see what fun ones we. Oh shit! We got some good ones here. Okay, that'd be something interesting to look at. My initial guess would be the max speed of the ball gives you the max height. That's just a guess. I haven't tested that before. That's an interesting one to test. Oh, guys, I think we're gonna just play all of these. We got a fun mix of courses here. Let's do it. That would be my initial guess. Oh, Vitali, UA. Hi, buddy. Yeah, that's what the chief of the police did say, that the training does have them. The stun gun is in their non-dominant hand, so if she's right-handed, then her gun is on her right-hand side, and the stun gun's on the left. All right, we're gonna try to get lucky and get through the branches. Yeah, that's the thing, though. That is one of those things that's hard to test, because as much as we think it, we can't. Because in order to hit those numbers, you have to do a pullback. The only thing I can test for sure, well, I guess I could pull the cord out and test it, but once again, I don't think that height meter's accurate. I think we tested before to check it out to see, and backspin and roll don't change the height that it shows there. Backspin and roll don't seem to change the height meter. All right, so we got something to test. I think we're going to have to look at that. I've never proved it for a fact. Richard, have you proved it? That backspin goes higher and roll goes lower. So we can test that out. But then, I guess, we can test this. We'll see what we come up with. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Quit the event. The event... It absolutely does thick, but I don't know if it changes the height on the meter down there. Right, I just don't know if it changes the reading that you're getting. I know for a fuck, greedy ass. I know for a fact that it goes higher with backspin and it goes lower with roll. I tested it on one of the event mode, this last one, because I was like, oh, it can't. No, it's huge. It's a dramatic difference. I got scared of the branches there. Yeah, we'll look at it. We'll look at it after we get done with some of these invites. Oh no, that I can prove that to you. I'm gonna say it is. I mean, we're looking at the digital representation. I'm gonna say it's about a 20-foot difference from the backspin to the low, the high of the backspin and the low of the roll. That clipped that branch. Oh, I can't. My putting has gone to absolute trash, dude. Well, the sand wedge makes it easier than the gap wedge does. The gap wedge is slightly less height. The key when you're having trouble getting out of those bunkers, the farther you pull back on a shot like that, the higher it will go quick. I think you're right, Rodney, and I'm almost positive you're right. So to me, that height meter, it's one of those numbers. Well, one, you can't ever. It's not in a spot you can look at. It's not displayed very well. I'm hoping that a new interface in the future will help with that kind of stuff. But it's one of those things I just don't look at. It's like a cow's opinion, a moot point. It just doesn't matter. But we'll prove it. We'll prove it tonight. We'll do it. We'll do some cord pull tests and see what it says. But I'm gonna need your guys' help. Oh shit. Whoops. I'm gonna need your guys' help because it's hard for me to follow that number. No, every day I'm not enough. The height meter absolutely does absolutely nothing in my regard, because it's not. You're also not taking into a meter that would show me the height difference between the spot that I'm on and where the hole is. That would be huge. That would mean a lot to me, because then on courses like Monty, I could start coming up with calculations on how much a certain wind or things need to be played. But as of right now, everything with height is a guess. No, absolutely not. And a perfect example of this, TOC, the last one that we had at Pitcher's Pub. Haas and I were both playing matches on Oakwood at the time. And hole 8 of Oakwood was like 290 to the pin. And both of us were 290 from the pin. And when I see 290, I'm like, okay, 4 wood backspin, 3 wood backspin, no high tee, I can back it up. I smoked it, hit it perfect, no 120 glitch, and I hit the fucking face of the wall. Haas, same thing. And we're like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, I started paying attention on Oakwood, and one of the dynamic tee boxes at that distance sits like 10 feet lower. And it's like a rarity to see, but now I kind of pay attention to that height. And that 10 feet lower actually made us not get there. Even though we had the distance all day to get there. Right, and I agree. It's two totally different things. And the one would be useful, and the other one is absolutely useless. And actually, that's something that maybe bring up. That might be something that would be useful on the new game. I hit a bad shot and got lucky there. Dude, I got that one click. Look at one click left, and it didn't. Yeah, so stupid. Oh, putting is atrocious now. If you look at the meter there, I got that one click left. Oh, Jesus. I can't. It's starting to make me think like my missed putts aren't really me missing them. Like I read a right one, I need to get it one click left. On a downhill putt, that ball shouldn't hardly break. But since that putt didn't roll like it was a down 6, it came off Nerf speed. That right one putt played like I C-putted it now. So it was actually had to be played like a right 2. The problem is you can't judge when that's going to happen. And that's all because rollovers were taking out. So now putting is a guess. And then if you say, okay, you got to pretend like every putt's a half a break more than it is. Well, if you do that, then you're going to get those putts that don't act like that. Ugh. Rodney, that was terrible. Okay, this is an 8 wind, even with... That's the shot. I think I need release. But a 7-mile-per-hour wind should turn at one full click. Now, we got a little bit uphill, so this is an 8. I think I'm going to move it a little right, thumb it with release. And I just needed to thumb that harder. That wind was in my face a little. No, but see, if we do that, but Adam, then it's... The C-putt doesn't need to happen anymore because it's already C-putting you basically on all your putts. Hey, Jordan, how you doing? Yeah, just like in all of our invites. All right, let's go. Oh, let's play a tropical. I'm going with the. I'm gonna go with the. This one I'm switching to my arrows on. No, it's not on the stream deck, Richard. No. See, T-Rev, my theory behind this is this, and this is after testing all the balls putting, or at least I tested the ones that played dramatically different before. So I tested stock balls, stouts, vanguards, and streaks. Stouts, stock, and streaks all went the same putt distance. They all got 160 feet or 150 feet or 143 feet on a 160 foot putt. And vanguards were able to go like 5 feet larger. Down, okay, so down nines can roll over still. That's the only time I'm even thinking about C putting anymore. No, it's been up. I plugged it a couple days ago. But so what I think they did is they fixed they took the attributes off when you're on the surface. That's the only thing I could think of that would be a company like causing that to happen. Because before you used to be able to hit vanguards like 250 feet. Now they go normal distance pretty much. They were, I mean, like 3 or 4 yards more, but nothing dramatic. It's one of the best courses ever made, to be perfectly honest with you. Ah, fix it, T-Rav. Hey, what are you doing? It's always creepy when I find Richard on my laptop at home too. My wife still thinks like she will refuse to ever get any bit frisky down in the basement because she thinks that Richard's watching. And I have no doubt that Richard is always watching. Yeah, exactly. That's why I have to go behind all of that stuff to go to my beat off station down there. That's close, guys. Yeah, see, okay. Oh, that would have been something else. That's my main problem with arrows. For a righty, for me to come back this way and catch a perfect 180 is very tough. Oh shit! I forgot we got wind now. Oh, whoops! That's why that last one turned so much. This is my problem hole too with these. Wow, I caught that one really well. Whoops. Like, what the fuck? So we were right at the oh, dude, putting is terrible. It's so bad. That putt just doesn't. That putt is bullshit. This is a problem hole for me too. We're not. Because I can't pull back on a shot on that. All right, that's going to hit the underneath of the tree, isn't it? Thought I got that around. Yeah, JP, man. Once you take the trackball apart once, you're gonna realize there's really not much you can break on it. The only thing that I've broken before that kind of fucked me is when taking out the rollers. I've dropped it, one of the ones with the optic reader on it, and cracked that. And if you don't have those lying around, there's really not anything else you can use to replace it. But it's also nice that I've probably got, I don't know, 50 trackballs here that are all for just pieces, really. They're shitty old ones that I took from my vendor. And then turned them into new trackballs when I need them. Okay, there's something wrong on this hole with the wind. That hole's wind does not turn the ball nearly enough. That was an 8 wind, a downhill slope with a. That was with an 8 iron. All right, now at least I hit a different tree this time. I get to 1956 now. Got another mouth to feed. Bigger. Woo, I'm a rebel. Kick them. Yeah. I still haven't figured out my distance dead nuts on that hole yet, but oh, God, it's such a fun course, though, man. What you wowing about, Eric? I don't know how big of a delay we're on tonight. You know what? We're going to play this one. Switch to stouts. Switch to stout. This is another one of the best courses of all time, guys. Line it up. Mm. Now, you can get a ramp out of this bunker right here. I've never gotten it with stouts. When I played grabbers last time on this, you can hit that and bounce it right out at the green. It would shoot pretty close. Oh, yeah. I had to, well, I had to play the upper club, or else I think that thing would have gone forever. I mean, or else it wouldn't have got there. It might have hit the rock and shot forward. So if going up a club, it was way long. So I had to full cut it. So I lost the distance on it. Got a low T there. All right, I'm going to give you guys one. There's going to be one shot coming up here that you playing this course you probably never thought about, but it's the way to play it. All right, this is rare to be able to get over this, but I'm still not going to do it. I whiffed the ball. Get there. I whiffed the ball. Something fierce. Oh, yeah. That was one I shouldn't miss. Huh. I never looked at this hole with arrows. That's drivable, I think, sometime. Nine wood is an imperative club to have here. My way. Come on. All right, so you may think about trying to go across. That downslope will kick you right back in the water. Forward, fight, right at the hill. You got a great approach in. That was the shot. That's the one shot of the night for you. All right, let's think here. We got so tropical crawdad, Black Hills tundra, and coral. Which coral? Coral Vista or Coral Ridge? I wouldn't put Coral Ridge in that group. Go with like an Auburn Glen. Get rid of Coral and put Auburn in. Coral Ridge is a terrible course. Coral Vista is a great course. Coral Ridge, horrible course. doesn't look a thing like Jesus. Like a hermit. Royal Cove would be a fun one in there too. This green is actually a tiered green. Right? There's a tier in here. And it plays how tiered green should. Like, it's just doesn't have a dramatic change for the tier. All right, so I always put it here. Always to this island. So close your eyes and you see the place where you used to live. Yeah, Coral Ridge is horrible. I'd love to play that kind of qualifier. Auburn's a great course. Very difficult sometimes. Sometimes it's really easy. Most of the time, really difficult. But there's a couple things on Auburn that they fucked up that pisses me off. So the covered bridge hole on the back nine of Auburn. Okay, so you used to hit a full C with the driver, throw it a little bit right. It would hit the path, right? Path, rock, and come right back at it. Like you could aim at it. They fucking changed surfaces somewhere, and now when it hits that path, it dies. So it never comes back up. And it's an extremely poor form, bad taste to go back and change surfaces on old courses. It's unnecessary, and it just pisses people off. And I don't know if they did it. Oh no, it's that's why when we're talking greatest games of all time, Haas has a. I mean, for me, the 35 I shot on Lake Powell is the best game of all time I think ever played. Now, one, it's because I did it, yeah. So of course I'm gonna pick me, but it's a 7 better. Haas shot a 31 on that course, which par is 26 always, and he shot a 5 better put him at 31 on it. That's ridiculous. Ugh. I don't know if this is going to get there, but we're going to try it. Oh my God. I thought I had a high tee on. Jason, we're doing well tonight, bud. And yourself? Shady's probably one of the 5 hardest courses, maybe 10 hardest. I'd put this one in there. Royals in there. Black Hills, Auburn, Sequoia. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Well, I mean, this should be a putt, but... All right, we fixed it. No, the Powell was a 7 better thick, but no, we couldn't get it. The record messed up. We weren't streaming at the time. And Richard tried to pull it off of the machine itself. Eagles Crest was the first amateur course. Let's go at Sequoia. All right, I'm going to do something goofy here, and I'm switching to my 3 driver bag. Oh, no, I can't. I can't because of 17. I need a 4 iron. Or 16. I want to drive an extra hole on this, but it's so rare that the 8.5 is an actual club. Yeah, it would have been nice to have. We do have the recording of the best score ever shot on on any game of Golden Tee ever. No mulligans, like not casual. But there's a break the scoreboard up that we've got a 51 under up on. And that was a 51 with me laying up on a hole, and I missed a putt. So on this hole, a lot of people go through this gap that I'm looking at. I have a real issue with sticking that gap. So I generally go here. That would be an interesting one. That's a good call. Yeah, waiting for you. Well, I mean, it's not as like I said. I don't. I guess shooting 3.8. No way. How did that go that far? Oh God. Oh, that was horrible. My God. Well, this game is going to be. I just shit this one all up. Hey, the third one's good. Fuck! All right, we're going to fix that with an ace right here. We got a little bit of right to left. So we're going to move it back. There we go. And then I pushed it right like an asshole. Ugh. It was in glasses, yeah. Dude, what am I doing? I'm not hitting the ball at all. I might just give Jeremy this one. This has been pretty bad. Yeah, I don't want to DNF yet, but I'm going to DNF this one. This is terrible. Jesus. 4 through 7. This hasn't even been a hard setup either. I'm just missing shots. All right, let's see. I got to get to 20s on this. I got to get to minus 20s. We'll get there. Not too hard. Ugh. And this is probably my favorite course of all time, too. Yeah, that chip into the water. Ooh. All right, so this hole is drivable from the tee box that's one up and one back into the right. There's a gap between the wall and the trees, and you can hit the 9.5, the 8.5, or the 10.5. The 8.5 is rare that it's there. No bite. Yeah, I need to hit it more than 80. I won't believe in I will say this: I don't hole out nearly enough when I'm cutting the stouts. It's a harder cut to make than most of the other ones. All right, do we go goofy? I don't like the distance that we're at. We're gonna try something stupid. That's an easier way to do it. Dude, putting sucks. It's so bad. I just can't state it enough that how much they've ruined putting with whatever they did. Yeah, cool. We don't get rollovers anymore. I mean, how many rollovers did you guys actually have in a day of playing Golden? One? But that's the thing, though. I don't think they changed the putting to eliminate rollover. It was an unintended consequence of what they were doing. Pray to God, Nick. It's okay. That's another. It's broken. All right. I'll just flat out say that C3s and A1s are a broken shot. It is a total crapshoot for you to get the number that you're intending. One of the things though that I'd say helps, keep it. Don't aim so far outside. Keep it to the tip of the 3 and to the tip of the 1, or slightly inside of that. And then also don't hammer it as hard as you can. Yeah, but that was another unintended consequence of fixing a glitch that was in the swing before. Because I will tell you right now, I could have walked up to a machine blind drunk, not seeing anything, and been able to hit a 158 A1 or C3 whenever I wanted to. We fixed the 120 glitch, and now it's a guess. 158's a myth number. This has been a terrible round. Okay, if you look at that shot meter, that went dead straight to the 2. Now we get to have a fun one here. Let's try to stick this. Okay, so when you're hitting it out to the 1s or the 3s, and now we're going to go. So when we were looking at the 120 glitch, what we saw was on all the shots that dropped, and okay, let me go back and explain the 120 glitch. You would have straight shots that would magically drop your distance down to 1. It would show your miles per hour at 120 for no reason. Now, when we're looking at the code, I believe it was Joe at IT, I think was his name, but he's got it up and I'm hammering balls. And what he's seeing is on 3/4 of the shots, they were taking only 1 reading on the swing, and some were taking 2. When it took 2 readings on the forward swing, it was never having the 120 glitch. Okay, so then what he did was he forced it to take 2 readings no matter what. All right, and that got rid of the 120 glitch. The problem is when you overhit it out directionally, it's not reading the ball right away, in my opinion. Like there's a split second of time that it's not catching it. So it's waiting for 2 readings and it drops it down. So it's more of a finesse shot when you're going out directionally now. But you have to have it to the power where you're giving it the max it can go, but not much over that, because it's almost like it's a tilt. Like it's almost like you hit it too hard and it's a tilt. Fuck it, we're trying it. Yeah, no, I can square up the tree, no problem. Yeah, we're going for this though. We're gonna stroke limit this or stick this green. Oh, they gave me a drop on it. No fun. Close your eyes. I wanted to keep going for that shot. Looking for the answers in the pouring rain. Ugh. Yeah, very well. Very well could have been. Wow, that was a bad game. Where do we want to go? Let's play Pine. All right, we're going to crack 30s on this. Pine, I have a weird bag on Pine, right? I have to have a 3 hybrid in my bag, right? Because of 18, there's a shot you need a low iron on. Yeah, this is a weird bag, so we're going to do it, though. I haven't messed with this one since they updated the woods. All night. Now, there's a reason. So, if I'm playing only one driver, I'm going to have the 9.5 in my bag. The 9.5 driver is still the best, most consistent driver in Golden Tee. It's just I can't justify having the 9.5 and the 10.5. With the 8.5, you can do some fun shit with the low T's. And with C3s and A1s, where I can skip shit, I can skip pretty much any piece of water in the game with the right shot. Whether that be a low T, an A1. They fixed, so if you look through the videos on YouTube, Thick, I have one testing the 9 wood, the 8 wood, and the 7 wood. Before, the 9 wood was, even though it shows the distance as what it does now, that club had a performance number attached to it that went way shorter than the other woods, like the 7 wood and the 8. Now they fixed it. They all have the same performance number, so there's only like a 3-yard gap in each one of those clubs. That's why you had to build bags now. Before I'd carry a 7 wood and a 9 wood. There's literally no sense in doing that now because the 7 wood, the 9 wood, and the 8 wood are almost identical clubs. Dude, I high-teed that, didn't I? Okay. Whoops. I thought I high-teed that. Well, the 9 wood it was consistent as hell. The old 9 wood was my most important club in my bag. To be quite frank, I used that one like crazy. Now the 9 wood is back to where it was, and it's the 9 wood that was in the flare set. The flare set's 9 wood used to be different. The Build-A-Bag had one, and the 9 wood on the flares was different. Now the 9 wood on the flares is the Build-A-Bag. It's basically what they did. But that was a bit of time ago. I mean, maybe the start of this year's courses. Yeah, we want a 30 on this game. I want to get a 29's clean, unless that R5 at the beginning was drivable, which it wasn't. I was so scared. If I would have just hit that my normal speed, that was in. Now, if I had my druthers on this, I would want the 8.5 as well on this, because the high T 8.5 stays under this. Well, with the 9.5, I have to play it around that tree. All right, here we go. Here's your hole out. This is the hole out we've been looking for. Boom. Boom. Fucking moist. Try your best. Don't succeed. Ooh, gotta like the pre-call. You can't see river. Streaming down your face. Something you can't replace. Oh, and you'll notice on this course I have the sand wedge and that hole 6, I believe, the par 3, and this par 3. If you end up in the bunkers, the G wedge, you just can't get out. Well, you could get out, but you had to. I couldn't go at the hole, and the sand wedge allows me to make the chips. Nah, your phone will try. This is a deceptively difficult hole. Up above and down below. This is not a deceptively difficult hole. It's just a difficult hole. This putt's going to be an issue. Oh, he did it. I did it. Oh, God. You know. And now it's nice having the 3 hybrid, too. To fix you. All right. Let's see if we can come up with a shot on 18. Let's not be the stupid T-box. All right, so you got a lot of options. My option is probably here. I'll take it. Hey, we did it. We got a course record. All right, I got time for one more, maybe 2 more invites. And then I got to call it a night. I've got to get the end of these. I got to get the second half of the idol results. Got to go watch it live, so nobody spoil it for me. Well, not live. We got to watch the recording, but we got to do it with the wife, and she likes to be asleep by 11. All right, which one? You guys, I'm sure we're going to pick Tropical, right? We'll play Tropical. Stream down on your face. You lose something you cannot replace. All right, that's one of the best the best straight shots I've hit with these in a while. I want to assign. I'm going to put the 3-driver bag in my bag on the. I'm going to assign that now for in the pro shop for this course. I've forgotten to do it, and now that you got me here, let's go. Where is it? Customize your bag. 3-driver bag. Edit that. Associated course, Tropical Falls, update bag. Save. All right. We got a good one here. Now, one thing I have noticed, though, and this is another reason how we can improve the low T stuff. If I backspin this ball, I mean, with the height stuff, if I backspin this ball, I'm catching the trees in the middle, the high part. And bite, I don't think I've caught him once. Oh, but you can't low tee it like an. And then that hit a bush, right? Hey, Gator, how you doing? Time goes by in the yellow. Where were you guys on that one? Thanks for your help. Yeah, I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. Gotta hit the phone. Gotta hit the phone. Driving like a top. Wait, what? I get I get everybody confused with names. Wait a minute. I get. Oh shit! I always get you and Jeremy. I always get. I always call you Jeremy for some reason. I don't know why. I keep thinking Jeremy Crossley, but I mean I know it's not. And you see what I mean. Where I'll be. See, this is why I go with arrows on this course, because the rest of it, there's not really, there's one other hole that it hurts me on. How did that not go in? I always do that, Gator. I'm sorry, bud. This hole can be a struggle for me with arrows, but it can also be way easier for me with arrows, too. And there's a water ball. Oh, I got it. Woo! Just because that's stock going into a big wind, I can't get across them. But, well, I always can, but it takes a perfect poke. Ugh. Yeah. This is the problem hole for me. Like I've said it a few times, but I have to, like, it would be great if I could hit a straight shot at this, but I can't. Me now. Your heart. You. I gotta say, this isn't drivable. Let's see. Yeah, but then I gotta. I don't think you could get that. I don't think that was there. Get the same birdie though, right? Yeah, I mean, I caught the green, but in order to get it there, it had to be a full C3, and you can't hit a 6. Okay, so this is probably there. That was probably there with stouts too, is my guess, but most other people probably not. Twelve through 18. What are you talking about? Oh, if you're talking about that debacle. That debacle I just shot on your Sequoia round. I hit a couple bad shots early and then tried stuff. Hey, Bentley! It's Mike, right? Mike Bentley, yes. Ugh. Uh, okay, this is a problem. This setup can be a problem sometimes too. Yeah. Oh, okay. If you go off the right side, they drop you up here. But I can't get this there. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, I got that one. Shit. You don't expect to lose 3 strokes on that hole. All right, we're making one back here. God damn. That I just shit the bed there at the end. All right, fuck it. Here we go. Oh, come on! I thought I had that with the 9 wood. Oh! I figure Mr. Kaufman needs a little bit here. All right, kiddos, I got to head upstairs. So we will see you guys on Wednesday. As always, a pleasure to be with you. But we'll see you guys Wednesday. Later.